Hi everyone, I thought I'd take a few minutes to show you what's going on in the apple orchard. I've been learning things, or trying to. Oh, bear. And this is my prunings off of this one tree. I had someone out to kind of look at it and help me just a little bit. This tree is extremely old. It's one of 7 trees that are left in this orchard. It's very gnarly. You can see this is a board we used to prop up a branch. That's magic. Anyway, it's seen better days. It's extremely cat-faced. I'm not sure you can see the extent of that from here. It's too bad I can't get the cat to go in there. But look at this. That's how far in this trunk is cat-faced. It's probably 2 feet. I'm actually amazed it's still standing. I don't know how old these are. The guess is maybe at least 80 years old. Possibly older. Probably older. Could very well be older. This one has what I think has been a woodpecker in it, going after bugs. Anyway, this tree's kind of a mess. This branch, this big one right here, we had to prop up last summer because we were worried it was going to break, and it was just loaded with apples. I've done a fair amount of trimming off of it so far. More to do, although I was cautioned, since these trees are so old, to take my time with it. Not do too much at once. Now I bet if all I did was cut the dead stuff off, kind of see it from a little bit farther out there. If all I was to do was cut the dead stuff off and the diseased stuff, I'd maybe have 1/3 of the tree left. And this one's so leany, you can kind of see it. And then with that cat face in it, that I kind of want to get things more centered so I don't mess up, its center of gravity, and the next big windstorm takes it out. I know it's a big old tree. They say these trees in Wyoming here, these old trees, are on Siberian rootstock. And that's how they've managed to survive in these harsh climates the way they have. My plan is, and this is all, I am new to this. This is all an experiment. Completely. My plan is, I was trying to find Siberian rootstock. And there's several varieties of more cold hardy rootstocks I've identified. And then I wanted to graft on these old apple cultivars. Now there are at least 3 different cultivars in this orchard that I've found. That I know. I know that one of them is called Wealthy, and it was really a common one. I don't know what this tree is. It's kind of a little bit bigger than crabapple size apples. But they don't taste like crab apples. They taste really, really good. I'm not sure what it is. I'll have to keep doing research. It's a mystery. You can kind of see here some of the rest of the trees. There's, oh, what do we got here? 6 trees in this main part left. And then there's one more tree. Oh, there's my finger down right here. I'm guessing maybe at one point the orchard went that whole way to that tree. I'm not certain. That tree has green apples. It's another one I don't know what it is. They're a little more tart. A little more, I don't know, Granny Smith-like. I'm not sure what they are. Still have some mysteries on that. I'd say this tree I'm working on is probably in the worst shape of all of them. As you can see, the other ones are still fairly sturdy. However, they didn't produce anything like that one. They've been neglected from pruning and such for who knows how long. As you can see, there's a lot of work to do. I've been marking branches. And that one's completely dead. It goes way up there, and I'm scared when I cut it off, I'm going to take out more branches with it falling down. So that's going to be a tricky one. You can see that just the growth on that over time is amazing. These apple trees have a little ditch above them, and we are able to flood them this summer for water, which was awesome. You can see the dead branch going right up the middle of that tree. That tree had some apples, but not a ton. So back to my Siberian rootstock saga. I got to thinking, and I got to watching a guy in England, in the UK, and his channel's called Cambrian Homestead. Really interesting. And I think I'm going to follow his methods. But I got to look, and I've got all these suckers coming up here. These suckers have roots on them. And watching what he's been doing, he propagates the suckers, basically, or the rootstock. Once this ground thaws out, I'm going to try digging a few and see what they're like, and then see if I can graft the scion wood from my old apple cultivars here in this orchard and get some new trees going. Get some new life in here. Fill in some holes. You can see there's a hole right there where the one used to be. There's another hole right here if this row is 3 across. This tree right here is the only one left in its row. And this tree right here, this is the one that we're like 98% sure is the wealthy cultivar. You would not believe how many apples were on this tree. It's unreal. Especially when you consider that it hasn't really been taken care of as far as pruning in who knows how long. I've got some work to do on it. It's a little unbalanced also. It's got this big branch hanging out the right one end. However, that's in a good direction as far as the wind goes. In Wyoming, things kind of have to counterbalance against that wind. You can see it's got some big old dead branches in it also. Here's one that's losing its bark. So, anyways, see and look. More of my Siberian rootstock. I talked to our friend Mike, who actually owns this property, and he said, why don't we just not even dig some of these up? Like, maybe I'll pick this nice big one, right? And start another apple tree right on top of it and see what it does. It's already well rooted, we know that. I don't know. And have it coming up so that it's here to replace this tree one day. When it finally goes. Anyway, this is our orchard. It's a learning progress. I don't know. A work in progress and a learning opportunity for myself. We'll see how it goes. I would love, please, 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 if you are good at this and you know what you're doing on apple trees, I want to hear from you in the comments. I'm really a little lost on this, and I'm going off the best knowledge that I can find. But it is definitely an adventure and an experiment. But I'd love to hear from you if you know. And this is my Watogla kitty. She's the crazy one. Right now she looks like a statue. Anyway, I hope all is going well for everyone. I'm hoping to get some more videos up. And I'm hoping to get these apple trees in a little better shape. I've decided to focus on this one for the time being, since I feel it's, you know, the one that needs the worst, or not the worst, the most help. It is the worst. It's the one that we did lose one branch off it last year. We were in jeopardy of losing 2 more. I feel with the way that tree's cat-faced, it could fall down extremely easily. Anyway, apple trees are neat. They've been here a long time. Longer than most of the rest of us. Well, thanks for watching and have a great day.